Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Inter in Football Manager 2020. I'm Ater, the channel is AterGaming, and today I'm going to try to speak really low because I'm recording this episode far too late in the evening or even at the night, and I don't want to wake up or disturb my neighbors. I'm going to keep the mic much closer than I normally do, so hopefully that can compensate and maybe the audio gets all messed up. Because I'm recording like this, I'm not used to do it. So sorry if the audio is bad, but I need to talk really low and have the mic really close. So right now we are watching the new manager of Huddersfield, Christian Stellini, and the reason that we are watching him is that he was one of our coaches, and as you can tell, he is a very good coach. So when Huddersfield offered him a role as a manager, that was very bad news for us because I felt like, oh, it's going to be extremely hard to replace him. Then I started searching for coaches, and we are now far enough into the game that there was actually a regen coach, and look at Stellini here, it's fantastic, but take a look at his replacement. This is insane. Look at these stats. He's like 5-star coach in 2 categories, 4.5-star in a few of them, and it could be a world-class scout too. His best role is actually head of youth development, but I managed to get him as a coach. He is just insane, fantastic. So yeah, was sad news to lose Stellini, but thanks to losing him, I found this guy, which might not have happened if. Because I wouldn't be searching for coaches if that wouldn't have happened. And I guess he newly spawned because he didn't have a job or anything. But yeah, sensational stats. Let's focus on what's on the table for today. So today we are playing the second leg in the Champions League versus Liverpool. And as you all know, we got humiliated at home. I was embarrassed and actually considered to just skip this game from an episode and pretend that it never happened and just move along with the league. But I felt like I owe it to you guys to actually play this game and show you how it goes. The interesting thing is actually I did some scouting, and if you look at Liverpool right now, they have some struggles here. Alexander Arnold injured, Lallana injured, Matip injured, Henderson injured, and maybe that could help us a tiny bit. I don't know, but still they have Salah, they have Mane, they have Van Dijk, they have Firmino, and so on. And unfortunately, we have picked up a few injuries ourselves, and one of them is the young kid Yari. He's just out for a few more days. But then Haaland picked up an injury, and I think it was like a 1 month injury. Now it says between 12 days and 3 weeks, so some time has passed. We're going to have to manage without Haaland, and you know how sensational Haaland has been since he joined us. But the funny thing is, Haaland got injured like in the 10th minute in the game, and then I saw on Lukaku, and then he started scoring like he was Haaland. So maybe he is the new Haaland here. But if not talking, let's see what happens when we travel to Anfield, and I have a bad feeling about this. I mean, look at this team. It's God damn it, this team. And we are playing a different formation compared to the way we were playing last time. And maybe we can we talk about, yeah, we owe Liverpool. I'm going to go assertive and going to say we owe Liverpool after what happened in our last match. Go out there and get revenge. And most of them agreed. But yeah, I really can't see it happening, us turning this one around. Just hope we don't get destroyed even worse than we did at home. Because now they have the at-home advantage, and it's going to be very tough. But we start with the possession here. Here's Bronzovic. Goes all the way to the other side. Urigia can do something? Don't lose possession here with a very early cross. Clear by the defense. Bronzovic picks it up. De Vrij. Good day. I think I need to speak not louder, but with a little bit lower volume here. This highlight's been going on for ages. Well, what's going to happen here? De Vrij. Lazaro. Here's Eriksson. Eriksson breaks through, and Eriksson. Ooh, that could have been a sensational start. I mean, Eriksson knows Anfield and knows Liverpool a lot. Played against them many times in the Premiership, so it could have been a sensational start. But instead, it looks like we're going to get a counter-attack from Liverpool here. From the corner, here's Mo Salah. And in the box is Bobby Firmino. And yeah, imagine Eriksson scoring there. Having the lads start believing. You never know what can happen. But now here's a free kick. Here's Liverpool. We have cleared it, but he's going to go back with a blink of an eye. Mo Salah gets another try, put it into the box. Goes far for Fabinho, Oxlade-Chamberlain, and yeah, now we have 4 goals down. And I'm just starting to worry what my board is going to say after this game, because their minimum, I said it before, but their minimum expectation is for us to go through to the next round. And we're not going to go through to the next round. Instead, we're going to get pretty destroyed here, it feels like. So, just another chance ASAP. I was considering going counter-attacking, but we tried counter-attacking for a while in the first leg. I didn't feel like it did much. We're not counter-attacking right now, but I'm actually considering changing it to, yeah, Sadio Mane. Oh my god, his 18th goal of the season. He is a goal-scoring machine. I mean, Eriksson could have gotten us the ability to dream for a short while. Now we're already 2 down. So let's pause this. Let's try counter-attacking. Let's see if it's any sort of effect. Let's see. I mean, they have the possession. It's Birgier with a throw-in. Some dangerous passing in that side of the pitch. Where's Lazaro? That was a very optimistic. I'm not even sure why the game showed it, because I don't feel like that was a key highlight. I at least I hope it wasn't. But if that's going to be one of the key highlights, I'm not sure what we are up to next. We're up to Sadio Mane, clear by the defense. Sensi loses possession. It's Chamberlain, Robertson, Keita. Come on, lads! If you can win it, it couldn't have been a dangerous counter attack. But instead, Robinson gets it into the box. Eriksson now, maybe. Here is Martinez by himself. Oof, that could have been a very, very special moment. I'm okay with that tackle. I'm completely okay with that tackle. Mo Salah with another free kick. Come on, lads. We demand more. Something. Just like 1 goal for us would mean the world to me. But instead, I feel like it's going to be another one for them soon. Don't be sloppy. But maybe Salah can be sloppy. Maybe Van Dijk can be sloppy. Maybe Becker could miss that one. Maybe he could give it away. Do crazy stuff sometimes. But instead, you see Sadio Mane heading towards the box with a very early cross for Mo Salah. Chamberlain. Here is Fabinho. It's just outside the post by Milik. Oh my god, I need to be more quiet. Jelkov, Keita, please send him off, ref. Please send him off. But it's a half-time whistle. I feel like I'm not even sure what to do, because I feel like going all out crazy attacking, they would just score another one. So he's going to go aggressive, tell them that was terrible. And because I'm trying completely different things in this game compared to what I did at the home game. And what the stuff I did in the home game. Oh, look at here. Here's Martinez. That was pretty close. I got a corner out of it. But yeah, I'm trying completely different things compared to what I did in the first game. What I did in the first game didn't work, and now I'm doing other stuff in this game. It's not working either. That was an offside. Robertson with a throw-in. Mane, Keita, a lot of room here for Mane on the left flank. Cleared. Comes back. I feel like that's the store also. We cleared and it comes back ASAP. But maybe this is the counter-attack we've been waiting for. Maybe, but now it's slow. But here is Eriksson. The second huge chance I missed. I mean, we need a goal. We can't turn it around, but something to Just get the fans believing. Fans deserve something. Would be devastating if it couldn't. Oh no, that's sloppy. They're so sloppy. They're so sloppy. We have another throw in. It's Fabinho for Mo Salah. Back to Fabinho. Fabinho, and that should be no trouble at all. So hopefully that wasn't the highlight. Hopefully the highlight comes now from the attack that we start from this long kick. Maybe this could be it. Hoping. It's Eriksen for Martinez for Lazaro, and maybe that Lazaro isn't the guy we want to get in those situations. It would be much better if Martinez himself would be the guy that got set up. Should be no trouble, so maybe something else here, maybe another counter-attack. Pretty slow for counter-attack, but here is something. Here's nobody. It's Van Dijk, it's Fabinho, it's Becker. Becker starts dribbling. Maybe we can. Nope. It's Mane. We can't do anything. Like the only way we can stop Mane is with a shotgun, and that's the second goal of the evening for Oxlade-Chamberlain. And I mean, it was already game set match, but now it's that's the same score that we had at home. It really shows that even though we're doing so well in the league right now, we have the chance to win the league already in the first season. It shows that even if we can win the league, we are miles away from competing against the big dogs in the Champions League. We clearly have a lot of work to do with the team before we are ready to challenge for those really good teams out in Europe. And here is Martinez, and even Martinez missed. I mean, we have created quite a few chances, but our finishers just haven't been good enough. Not even remotely close. But maybe this could be it. Maybe this. Gagliardini, and oh wait, the woodwork. Martinez, I don't care. We're going to celebrate this goal as if it was the victory, because we finally managed to break that 0. And we have to work for it. First, that shot would have been sensational if he scored, and then Martinez scores his 14th goal of the season. And even though we are getting destroyed here, that goal actually made me really happy. A lot of guys have been more or less garbage here. I think Eriksen is fit, but his 6'4" is just embarrassing. Yes, I mean, imagine he could have scored 2 goals himself this game, because he has had 2 really good chances. I think we're gonna go this way. Now's the question: how do we roll? Because I mean, you could stay as a playmaker, I guess. And we could demand more. And instead we see Liverpool with the possession. So many times before is Fabinho. Long cross. Origi, and I was certain Firmino would score there. Just almost had an open net. That was actually a very bad finisher from Firmino. So I'm gonna bring in Lukaku now. He started on the bench for this game because he was really tired after he played a game just like 3 days before this one. That game he scored 2 goals, but here is Rodriguez with a free kick into the box. I mean, we actually created quite a few chances, but we're so weak with finishing quality. And here's Mo Salah with a free kick. And where we are bad at finishing, Liverpool are not. Even Dejan Lovren scores. Eriksen missed 2 great opportunities along with their goalkeeper. Dejan Lovren only needed 1 chance, and it's the goal. Eriksen clearly has room for improvements. Wait, is there an offside or something? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Show some passion here for the last few minutes. But instead, we see more Liverpool. At least Joe Gomez didn't score. That would have been, I mean, very embarrassing. At least it's not. Actually, I'm a bit nervous now. I could get sacked. Because this game means that we haven't reached the minimum goal from our board. So I'm really nervous. We need to see what happens ASAP after this game. Do I still have the job? Or will these be the world's shortest FM series ever? Or yeah, okay. So first off, we're going to tell them clearly that they were garbage. I'm embarrassed. Even though a few guys got decent ratings now. So doesn't seem that I have lost my job. Very, very disappointed about in this heavy 1-7 UEFA Champions League first knockout round. Oh, lost. But it does. Let's go ahead a day or two, see if anything updates. Anything updates? Do I keep my job? Seems like I am keeping my job for now. This is worrisome news, but I think I'm safe. So yeah, we know that we weren't going to be able to turn it around. Still a very frustrating result. We have a lot of room to do with improving when it comes to Champions League. We're gonna have any chance next season. The positive thing is that we still have the chance in the league. I didn't talk about what I've been up to since last episode, but we played the second leg in the Italian Cup, and we got a draw away versus Lazio, which means we are now in the Italian Cup finals. We have the chance for our first title later on. Then we had another draw versus Fiorentina. It was those 2 goals from Lukaku, and that brings us to this league table. So we are topping it, but we have the same amount of points at Napoli, and we have Juve and Lazio just behind us. And guess what? Next episode is going to be versus Lazio. So a huge game coming up. Make sure to not miss it. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.